What's up? ¿Qué pasa, mis amigos and amigas? Man, I just finished doing some yard work. What's going on, Frank? What is the word? I just finished doing some yard work. So, it's time to go and chill. I got an animal series of paintings coming up. I have been inspired to do several different animals that I have not yet painted before. My newest one was the giraffe. I just did that giraffe yesterday. I got a couple of people thinking about they might want it, maybe one for a baby nursery, but I haven't sold it yet. So that one is not going on eBay for a while. And then I'm dropping some stuff on eBay, but I wanted to talk about eBay real quick because I'm new to eBay, so I'm struggling, and I want to talk about that struggle so that you don't struggle. So, and it's not so much a struggle, it's real, you know what, that was badly worded. It's really more of a warning. If you're not doing eBay right now, you probably should, because I've already sold like over $200 worth of paintings in less than 2 months. Now, for most people, that's like baby money, like nothing. For me, it's a start, because I literally only started painting like 9 months ago. So in the last 9 months, I've cleared close to, well, I've done very well. How about that? I'm not going to talk about dollars and all that other junk, because it's not about cash right now. It's really just about like following the journey. But I started painting 9 months ago, and I'm everywhere, man. I got paintings all over the place. I got them on Fine Art America. I got them on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I've got them on eBay. I've got them on Instagram. Haven't gone Snapchat yet, but that's coming. So just a heads up, Snapchat advertising's super cheap right now. You might want to take advantage of it because it's a little underrated. So that's what I'm about to jump into. But let's talk about eBay. So I'm new to eBay, right? Like I've sold, maybe I think three or four. I think three. I've sold 3 paintings on eBay right now, right? So it's not like I'm rolling in the dough, but I'm just getting started too. Like my live videos are all about like people who are just getting started. If you don't know, I follow Jose Trujillo, and I basically just do whatever that guy says to do. I'm also part of his paid monthly subscription, so I've like watched all of his videos on there like several times over. And I'm just following advice. So I'm not a genius, right? I'm just following somebody else's genius. So I started on eBay, and here's the issue with eBay. You got to be real careful if you're new there, because like I put my stuff up for auction, but I'm no Jose Trujillo, so I don't put it up for 99 cents, right? I put my art up there for real cheap though. So the same paintings that I sell for $275, sometimes I put those up on eBay for like $10. I have no reserves. I give it 7 days. I do have a buy it now option. And I was doing make an offer. But here's what happens. Now here's the warning on eBay. So, hey, what's going on? Oh God, I can't see anything. What's going on, Crystal? What's up? Welcome. So here's the thing on eBay. If you're new to eBay, be careful. Because if you put something up for an auction, there's a scam right now. There's a big scam on eBay. And the scam is that they will, first of all, don't ever do any transactions outside of eBay. Fortunately, I looked this kind of stuff up before I got caught up in it. So I had a painting, and here's typically the way it works. I got a painting that's up for auction for $10, and some guy offers me $150. The initial thought is, I'm a genius. The initial thought is, I'm going to be a millionaire. That's the initial thought, because you're like, I'm only asking for $10, and some dude wants this for, or young lady or whatever wants my painting for $150. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm about to be a millionaire, right? I'm actually not. So what they ask you to do is they say, hey, text me. I have a few questions about this painting, which I did, right? And I text the person and they're like, is this new? And I'm like, okay, well, that's red flag number one, because my descriptions on eBay say that my paintings are new. So they obviously didn't read it, which tells me that they're after something else. So that's the instant that my radar went off. My day job is in corporate banking. So I'm very used to QA. I'm very used to QAing, doing the whole quality assurance for, like loan documents and stuff like that, right? So that to me was a giant red flag instantly. You don't have to be somebody in QA for that to have been a red flag, by the way. I just throw that out there because it just came to my mind that it felt kind of like that, right? It felt like that I was like listening to a QA or something. So I'm thinking this person has no clue what's going on, which they obviously didn't. So I did text them and they're like, oh, this is new. Then they're like, okay, well, just send me your email. Just send me the email for your PayPal account and I'll pay you. And I'm like, okay, there's red flag number two. Why are you asking me for my email when you can just pay for it right there in eBay? So now it's really not adding up. So I never sent them my email, right? So then that's when I went to YouTube and I'm like, buyer scams on eBay and junk like that. This is exactly what they do, because what they do is they generate a fake PayPal email that says you've been paid. They're like, hey, if you check your email, you'll see I just paid you. Now, some people who are really new might fall for that, right? I've got a different mind that fortunately I caught that. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm just saying that I picked up on it, right? So I picked up on it, and it's all over the place. That they send. What they do is they do that. Your painting is your painting, your cup, your vase, your wallet, your dress, whatever you're selling, right? Anything that you're selling, if you're selling it for 15, they're going to offer you 75. Now, the other part of that scam on some of these is they're like, hey, I'm going to pay $150 for a $10 painting, but what I want you to do is when you send me the painting, can you also send me a $200 eBay gift card? And of course, I'm going to cover it when I pay for this because it's a present for my niece. And I'm in the military and I can't oh, sorry. What's up, Van? Okay, I'm just gonna keep my phone in my hand here, but I'm not gonna look at it because I'm driving. I gotta go get some gas. So they'll say I'm in the military and I can't send it. So I want you to buy me a $200 gift card and include it in your painting. So I'm gonna pay you $150 plus I'll throw in another 50 or whatever, right? I'm gonna throw in 200 actually. That's what they say. Or 250. Anyway, I can't remember how it worked out the first time I saw it. So $250 and $50 for your trouble, also for the painting, and then if you include a $200 gift card when you send it to, and I'm going to give you my niece's address. Okay, so there's so many red flags there, right? So ridiculous. So I responded back and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, I've already looked up what you're doing on eBay. First of all, this is against eBay policy. Second of all, I've already looked up this scam. So, thanks a lot, but no thanks. And I never heard from him again. So the next thing I did was, and then I started getting them left and right. So the instant anybody on eBay asks you, send me your email so I can pay for, because they're going to make an offer, right? On your auction, they're going to make an offer and you're selling something for like $50, but they're going to offer you like 300. So you're going to think, again, you're going to think that you're going to be a millionaire for like 2 seconds until all the red flags start going off, and then you'll be like, okay, this is a joke. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm experiencing a ton of that on eBay right now. Like it's clogged. I have sold paintings on eBay legitimately, but there is a lot of that kind of stuff clogging up. So now, the instant I get an offer, so if I'm selling a painting for like 50 and they're offering me like 450, then, I just ask them for 10 grand. Like, because you can either accept the offer or decline the offer or whatever. So I instantly just reply back with that I've declined their offer, but I'm gonna ask for a new offer, and I'm gonna ask for like 10 grand or 100,000 or something like that, which really just makes them go away. So just wanted to let you guys know that there's a lot of that. There's a lot of scamming going on eBay right now. So if you are just getting started on eBay, just a word to the wise: when you do an auction, I've started to not include make an offer. I don't have that anymore. As a matter of fact, in my description that I just put a brand new painting on eBay last night, and in part of my description, I'm like, I do not accept any off eBay offers or something like that. I forgot what I said, but just wanted to let you guys know that kind of junk is going on eBay right now. It's you may know that already. If you didn't, then I wanted to educate a few folks that's what's going on eBay. Is people are trying to scam you. And there may be some that are new to eBay and they just think, they get that email. They give them their email, like the person asks, and they're like, I'm going to pay for this. And then as soon as they'll hit you up and again, and they'll be like, hey, you just got your payment, check your email. And you're like, well, I don't see any payment, and they may talk you into, well, you'll see it in a couple of days. So, you've already have your money. So please go ahead and send me send me your whatever it is you're selling. And obviously that scam is working because there are a lot of them out there, and this thing is rampant. So it's like all over the place that people are actually believing this garbage. Fortunately, my radar went off on the very first one, and I never got caught up in it. I'm a research junkie, so to me there were like 3 or 4 red flags that just said this is not legit. And of course, when I looked it up, then it was not legit. But for like 2 seconds, I thought I'm going to be a millionaire on eBay because I'm offering like a painting for like $10 plus like, a pretty decent cost on shipping. So I'm, going to be all right with covering my shipping and everything. But I thought, man, this guy was going to offer me $150 for a $10 painting plus my shipping cost. I'm going to be a millionaire if this is the way it's going to roll. I must be a genius. I must be the next Van Gogh. I'm not the next Van Gogh. I'm just some guy on eBay selling paintings. And then I realized, hey, they're going at that because what they're doing is they're like chasing everybody wants more money than what they're asking. So anyway, that scam must be working. I just wanted you guys to know that. Oops, sorry, I got my hand over the camera. I just wanted you guys to know that that's what's going on. Oh, that's me? You're the next Van Gogh. Oh, that's true. It is Van. Oh, I just want you guys to know on eBay that's what's happening right now. It hasn't discouraged me. It's just changed my approach. I'm definitely putting it in my description that I don't take any off eBay platform offers. First of all, it's against their policy. But second of all, you don't have any insurance, right? Like, you're not protected. If you take a payment outside of eBay, then there's no protection for you. So, and what they'll do is they'll send you an e-check too. Like, they'll actually send you an e-check, and then that e-check will bounce. So you will actually get something from eBay.
So, yeah, anyway, I am, like I said, I'm about to start an animal series, so thanks for those that follow me and threw all those likes on my giraffe. Oh, let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, it's always great hearing you speak. You're so concise and down to earth. Love listening to you. You would be fun. Yeah, oh man, I tell you what. You know, Franklin, I come from being a martial artist. My wife and I ran a martial arts school for like 12, 15 years. So my background is like detailed explanations, and so I'm also a corporate trainer now in the banking world. So I teach classes all day. So yeah, that may be where that concise junk comes from, just because it's like, man, I gotta get down to the details. I gotta give people the details. Like, here's the no joke details about what's going on right now. I appreciate it, Frank. Thank you so much, brother. But yeah, I mean, I'm telling you guys that that eBay thing, that's a gigantic scam right now. So if you're doing eBay brand new, don't get caught up in it. Anytime anybody asks you to do something off platform, just be like, yeah, I don't do off platform. Plus eBay, and I tell them, I said, you know, eBay says that that's against their policy, so I don't do it. I said, you can pay for it inside the eBay, and they're like, I never hear from them again. But the instant that they ask you to text them, that's when you know you got a scammer. Like, the instant they ask you, you get on eBay and they're looking for something, and they're like, hey, I love your work, just amazing, blah blah blah. Send me a text so I can get your PayPal account and I can pay you for this, because I'm gonna give you like $300 for that $50 payment. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm like, great, you're gonna give me $300. That's awesome. You can pay for it on eBay. I'll be looking forward to the payment. So Van, I have been looking for another artist. I think I have 2 or 3 of them from Instagram that I'm going to send an invite to. It's been 2 weeks since I've done an interview, which I was hot and heavy real quick, but I think I've got 2 or 3 people that I feel really comfortable with that I've been following on eBay for a while. Not on eBay, good grief, on Instagram. So I've got some artists on Instagram. I do have some musicians as well that I'm going to interview. I do manage my band, and I do manage 2 different bands. So that was an accident. Like, my girls have a band, so my daughters have their own band. So with my girls having a band, I, of course, being their dad, I'm like, I don't trust anybody. I'm going to manage all their stuff, right? So Frank, stop stepping on my time. Or Van, stop stepping. So yeah, I am going to do a couple of art, because I want my channel to be like artist interviews, right? Like, when I say artists, let's talk about artists for just a second, because Jose was talking about this yesterday. Jose Trujillo, he was talking about this. I think it was yesterday. Might have been the day before. But, you know, he started getting very much into like I call it the zen of art, right? And keep in mind, my background is a lot more than just, my background is graphic. Man, my eyes are red. That's from doing yard work, guys. I was out in the dust. So sorry, it looks like I've been punched in the eye. But a lot of artists are, he started getting into kind of the zen of art and how it's a meditation. And I can tell you, depending on how you do it, it really is, because for me it is a meditation. I've been a martial artist for almost 30 years now. I'm 51, so been around the block a while. I ran my own school with my wife together, and I can tell you that when I was, because I was a graphic designer before I was a graphic designer and an illustrator before I was anything. So as a young person, hey Ripan, what's going on? I love your work. Thanks for always, to all of you, by the way, thank you for your thoughtful comments on all of my work, and I try to always make sure that I reciprocate that as well, because I think you guys are all amazing, by the way. But Jose was talking about, and this is what I want to say about my channel, is I want my channel to be about artists, right? And not particularly just painters or people who create art, as far as like, whether it be, you know, painting, but I want to talk to illustrators. Now, I did Rachel Robertson's interview not too long ago, and she's very much a painter, but she's also a designer. So I want to talk to designers. Hey! So I'm going to be talking to designers. If I can find an interior designer, I want to talk to that person. My girls are all classical musicians, so I'm thinking I'd like to get them on here and talk to them from that perspective of art, because can I tell you that Jose will tell everybody, like, he will tell everybody, for those of you that know him, he will tell everybody that there are people that follow him that don't even paint. There are people that take coaching from him that don't even paint. They don't paint, they don't do art, they don't do anything, but that's because they see the value of what he's doing with painting as something that can cross over into other genres and other areas, right? So the smartest person is not gonna close the door, right? They're gonna keep the door open. Art is art, yeah, absolutely. Those folks are gonna keep the door open. They're gonna think outside the box. So your outside the box thinkers are gonna see that art is everywhere. Like in the martial arts, we say, you know, basically we do say that, and we do believe that. We do believe that your life is art. Like the way you walk, talk, approach people, how clean you keep something, how squared away you keep something, the level that you keep on your temperament, the focus that you maintain, the discipline that you maintain. Our character is always more about who we are in times of trial than who we are when things are phenomenal. So you're really the person you really are is the person you are when everything goes to crap. Like when everything goes to crap, that's who you really are. Because now you're like demons can come out, right? So you gotta watch it. So who you are when things go to crap is who you really are. That's kind of so we say in the martial arts, and not just the martial, we say it, but a lot of football players say it, baseball, tennis, everybody says this. Classical musicians, anybody who's an artist is gonna tell you that everything can be art depending on your perception, right? So depending on how you look at it, everything is art. So for me, this channel is not just going to end up being art eventually. When I start getting into interviewing musicians, or someone who creates furniture, or somebody who builds wood sculpture, somebody who does ceramics, somebody who does who's a singer, somebody who's an opera singer, somebody who plays the violin or the cello or the piano, or is a vocalist and a lead singer in a band, or I mean that's all art. Even a martial artist. If I interview a martial artist, that's art. like to us in our world, it's very artistic. Like how we move in the martial arts world is very much related to painting. So it may look haphazard. I know when you watch somebody paint, you're like, why did they put that stroke there? Because every painting has an ugly face, right? So you may think to yourself, why did they put that stroke there? That just ruined it. And then all of a sudden, now you're like, well, that actually didn't ruin it. Like that actually made the whole thing a lot. Like without that stroke, without that underlying stroke, all the strokes on top of it wouldn't have made sense. And it's just amazing, right? Like the reason why it's amazing is because that ugly stroke was in there. So with martial arts, we think of it the same way. Is that I go in and I throw this punch right here, but my face is open, so I eat one here. Well, that's my ugly face. So I'm gonna learn through mistakes, and I'm gonna learn through trial and error, and I'm gonna learn by doing it. And the number one thing is and this is a big deal because I know Jose talks about this sometimes too, is like, it doesn't really matter that you've been painting for 10 years. It really doesn't. Because if I've only been painting for 5 years, I could have actually put out more work than you. If I put out more work than you, I'm practicing more than you are. Right? So you've been painting 10 years and you do a painting every month, and I've been painting 5 years and I do 10 paintings every month. So who's done more work? Right? Who has more skill, who has more practice, who has more skin in the game, who's getting more experience, who's pushing themselves harder. So I don't care about, and that's how I used to say it in my school, in my martial arts school. I really don't care that you've been practicing martial arts for 10 years. I've been practicing it less than 10 years, but I've been practicing it every day for, 5 years. I'm 7 days a week for 5 years, and you're 2 times a week for 10 years. So it's not about the length of time. It's about the push that you have, right? It's about everything that you have to push production. Because if you're pushing production, then you're definitely getting more practice. And as you get more practice, you're developing more skill. And as you develop more skill, then you can now find ways. As you develop more skill, you're going to find ways to interact with your art very differently. Some people discover that it's not a meditation when they paint; it's a frustration. Well, that's because maybe the incentive is off. Maybe you're just painting for money. That's really bad. Like you already set yourself up for failure with that. So if you're not painting just because, or doing art of any kind, just because you are passionate about it, then forget the frosting. Forget the frosting. The frosting is not going to be there. There's not going to be any frosting because you built a really crappy cake in the first place. So the setup for success to me is whatever you're doing, it has to be done with passion, and you literally have to be willing to do what you're doing for free. Like if nobody ever paid me to paint, I would still paint like 5,000 paintings because it's fun. Now the benefit is those 5,000 paintings that I'm going to paint, I'm going to get better. And if I share it, then eventually somebody might want to buy one. And eventually more and more people are going to want to buy them, and then I can start building a little tiny, empire of paintings, and I can be the next Jose Trujillo. There's only one of that guy. There's no way I'm going to make it to that level. But I'm going to be the best Jay that I can be, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there that the channel is going to be looking for, I've got a couple of artists coming up, so I'm thinking that maybe by Thursday next week I might have snagged me another interview. And I want to keep doing the interviews. I do have a couple of musicians that I can interview as well. I want to be able to interview those folks, bring them on, listening to a musician could spark a brand new idea as a painter. Yeah, my day of art rest. Oh yeah, not me, brother. I got an animal series. So that giraffe that I just did is the first in the series. I think I got like 10. I think I'm lining up like 10 different animal paintings. So not today. I'm gonna try to do at least maybe I do 2 today. I don't know. But I'm gonna do a whole series of animals, and we're just gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see how that comes out, man. I don't know. I mean, that giraffe I thought was pretty dope. So I thought that thing turned out better than I thought it was gonna turn out. So now that's an acrylic, by the way. That giraffe, that's an acrylic because I needed it to dry quickly. So anyway, acrylic. I definitely like oil better. But I do crank an acrylic out every so often just because of the instant gratification that I get when it's ready. Paint dry, done. Like if I had to sell that in the same day, I could package it in the same day, basically. But I do like the way oil moves, so yeah, I'm having some fun with the oil. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to jump on. Mainly, it was all about the eBay scams. I just want to make sure if you're on eBay, don't get caught up with any outside of the eBay transactions. If anybody ever tells you to text me so I can pay for it when they make you an offer, don't do that. That's a scam. Just keep them inside eBay. I just have fun with them. If I'm selling a $50 painting or whatever, and they say, hey, text me, I want to pay for your painting. I'm like, hey, great, you can stay inside eBay. And since you're offering me 50, I'm going to decline that offer, and I'm going to send you another offer. I'm declining your $150 offer, but I will take $150K for that painting instead. Yeah, I never got caught up in that one, Van. They didn't catch me on that one. I'm too much of a research nut. As soon as they said that, my red flags went off all over the place. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So, but I thought I'd share it. Don't want anybody new to ever get caught up or be caught or taken advantage of. And if somebody's gonna do that to me, I might as well share it. When we used to fight and when we used to kickbox, and back in the day when I was running my school, I was competing real hot and heavy in kickboxing. We'd beat each other up and then we'd go out and have dinner afterwards and be like, I'd be like, hey man, how did you catch me with that right hook? He's like, well, you did this, and you did this. And I'm like, wow, that just made me better. So if I can take if I can have somebody throw a punch at me and I dodged it, then I'm gonna share it with you because that's just good. That's just good. That's just good all the way around. Like, if you're going to have a failure in the art world, or you're going to have something that's going to come up that could be a potential failure, but you dodged it, it's definitely good to share it, right? Like, share that stuff, because that's what I'm doing here. I'm, like, sharing my journey of being an artist who is just getting started, but not only am I just getting started, but I feel like I got a little bit of crushing it going on right now, because literally I've got a painting I got to deliver today, and I got another painting that is drying right now, another commission that I just finished, The Fly Fisherman. I just finished that one not too long ago, so that commission is still drying, and I won't be sending that one for like a week or two, but it's done, so that commission is coming up. I don't have any other commissions right now, because I am a newbie. I am a newbie painter. I'm the new dude. I am the new dude, painting dude. So as more and more people get to know me, then that'll be cool. Get to meet some new cool art people. So as I meet more new cool art people, then I will hopefully things will expand. And the more I meet cooler people, the more ideas I get. The more I want to paint. So that's the idea: is to surround yourself with people who keep you wanting to do what you love to do. And that's what you guys do for me. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. That's pretty much all I got. I might jump on later. I know I'm gonna do another painting today, so I think I might jump on a little bit later. But just wanted to share the whole eBay thing with you. And that's all I got, y'all. Peace. Have a good one. Talk to you later.